With 100 from Billy Godalming, Derbyshire completed their fourth LV County Championship win from their last 5 outings, while Surrey ended their campaign with an 8-wicket defeat as the visitors cruised to an 8-wicket win on the third day of the match at the Kia Oval. Derbyshire began the third morning needing 251 runs to win, a tough target on a pitch which had pleased the bowlers more than the batsmen throughout. The home team missed an early chance when Ben Slater was dropped at square leg off Stuart Meaker, the batsman also taking one where it hurts from Tim Linley. There had been enough going on in the first half hour of the morning to suggest that chasing down 251 was going to be a tough challenge, but Godalming and Slater battled hard against the new ball and started to reap some rewards as the first session moved on and batting became considerably easier. Derbyshire would have known that each innings in this match had been higher than the previous one, and they didn't have to even continue that trend to win this game. The two openers batted through the morning in making 82 without loss, but in the third over after the lunch break, Slater on 45 was brilliantly held by Vikram Solanki off Jade Dernbach. Surrey were right back in the game in the next over when Wayne Madsen edged Zafar Ansari to Jason Roy with the score on 97 for 2. So the next half hour was going to be crucial, but it was safely negotiated by Godalming, who went to his 50 off 99 balls. It was the fourth time that the former Middlesex and Essex man had got that far this summer, and just the fifth time he'd done that in Derbyshire colours. Cheteshwar Pujara was now with Godalming, and the Indian Test player was looking in very good form, the pitch seemingly easing for the batsman. Pujara had joined Derbyshire to get some much needed experience in alien conditions, and after a tough start to his county career, this match situation was set up perfectly for him to show off his talents and his worth to his employers. He played some top shots too. He reached his maiden championship half-century with this 3 coming the ball after he'd struck his 8th 4, an innings thus far lasting 61 balls. All the class of a man who scored 3 triple centuries in the first-class game was there for all to see, as were the talents of Derbyshire to encourage such good players to sign for them. On their end-of-season form, they are a team to be backed for a promotion back to the First Division in 2015. Now only 65 runs were required to end Surrey's disappointing campaign in a disappointing manner. Godalming was heading to his maiden 100 for Derbyshire. He moved into the 90s with this 6, a shot which showed off the batsman's incredible bat speed, a feature of the modern game. Pujara meanwhile continued to tuck away some half volleys, deliveries that also showed that the home attack didn't always bowl at their best. 251 was by now looking to be a very easy target to chase down, and you wouldn't have found too many people with that view at the start of play. Pujara had just not been given enough runs to play with for him to make 100. But Godalming did manage that for the first time in 2 seasons with his county. A lucky shot took him there, an inside edge which brought in the runs he required. As important as the ton would have been to Godalming, the fact that he was close to seeing his side over the line would have mattered even more. His maiden Derbyshire century had come off 175 balls with 1 6 and 9 4s. Moments later, he clipped Tim Linley away for the 2 runs which took Derbyshire to their 5th win of this LV County Championship campaign, Godalming ending on 104, while Pujara scored his 90 off only 105 deliveries. What was expected to be a tight finish was all over before tea, with 4 sessions of the match unused, the visitors making 251 for 2 off 66.4 overs for their best ever winning chase against these opponents. So they took the game by 8 wickets to take 20 points from the match, while Surrey had to settle for absolutely nothing after the 3 points they accrued were removed for a slow over rate in the field. Their season is now at an end, and a finish on the top 4 is unlikely. With Leicestershire to come next week, Derbyshire could yet take a 4th place finish.